Олег, скажи, пожалуйста, давление высокого на осмотрят.
What's the DC1 pressure per the MV pressure gauge? 12. 13, 1-3. Copy.
Олег, 4 минуты контроля, скажи давление.
Oleg, 3 more minutes for the leak check. Still 1-3, 13. Copy.
Олег, 5 минут контроля прошло, давление высокого на вас.
Oleg, please give me the DC1 pressure after 5 minutes have run out on the clock. 13 millimeters. Copy, 13.
This is Mission Control Houston as the International Space Station flies into an orbital sunset over the Arab Peninsula. Everything continuing to go smoothly as we await the completion of pre-spacewalk checks of the spacesuits being worn by Oleg Kononenko and Sergei Prokopyev in advance of their getting permission to open up the hatch to the Pirs docking compartment to begin their spacewalk. This will be the 213th spacewalk in space station history in support of assembly maintenance and upgrades.
Primary pump, primary fan, and lights are off. Releasing the toggle switch and switching to battery power. Copy and concur.
And as you heard, the flight controllers of the Russian Mission Control Center outside of Moscow telling Kononenko and Prokopyev to switch their spacesuits to internal battery power. If this was a U.S. spacewalk, this would mark the official start of the spacewalk, but the Russian EVAs are demarcated a different way. The elapsed time of a Russian spacewalk is measured from hatch open to hatch close.
039. 039er. Are we deactivating a check heat control power? You are go. The HX mode is off, OFF. Off. The LED illuminated. Are we unpowering suit 1 and 2? go. Suit 1 and 2, off, OFF. Now, demating electrical umbilical from the Orlan suits. Yeah, and then after that, you'll need to cover the electrical connector on the Orlan with Emily. Copy and work. EV1 and EV2 are done with that step. Covering the connector with Emily. And done. Copy.
As the International Space Station flies 250 miles above Kuwait City, a good view of the Pirs docking compartment. Attached to it at the top of your screen is the ISS Progress 70 cargo ship. The Pirs docking compartment, tried and true, used for a dual purpose as an airlock and a docking port for Russian vehicles throughout the years. First launched back in September of 2001.
And the EVA timer started counting. 429 and 410 for EV1 and EV2. 28 and 5 and 29 flat for voltage for EV2 and EV1. Moscow unintelligible. Move base S2 O2 closed. Sergey, are you closed? Have you closed over? Say what? Are you O2 closed? I need to reach that first. Have you closed the valve on your suit? Not yet. Switching BSS into O2 closed. O2 closed, Moscow. Copy. And the valve closing.
Just minutes away from the start of today's spacewalk by Kononenko and Prokopiev. Once again, today's spacewalk not designed to repair anything. The repair work that was effected by Prokopiev and Alex Gerst in the wake of the discovery of a 1/10 of an inch hole in the inside of the habitation module of the Soyuz MS-09 back on August 29th. That was quickly repaired after a loss of pressure in the spacecraft inside the space station was detected. The leak repair that was conducted at that time consisted of material soaked in epoxy sealant that was basically shoved into the hole on the inside of the habitation module. The leak stopped. The pressure has held rock steady since then. Today's spacewalk designed to collect samples and photographic documentation of the surface of the habitation module on the external hull, designed to gather engineering data for Russian specialists on Earth for future analysis of potential causes for the source of this leak that occurred back in August. The crew on board the International Space Station has conducted frequent leak detection work and pressure measurements in the area in which the hole was detected back in late August. They have found no variance in the pressure integrity of the Soyuz or the space station. The Soyuz has long since been declared safe to return to Earth for Prokopiev, Alex Gerst, and Serena Onin Chancellor next week as they come back in the descent module of the three-section Soyuz spacecraft for a parachute-assisted landing on the steppe of Kazakhstan next Wednesday night, December 19th, landing scheduled at 11:03 p.m. Central Time.
Copy. Can you look at the ODSK and tell me what the pressure reading is right now? For the 038. And 036 for EV1 and EV2 respective. And PO2 main should be over 360 per the display. 423 and 410 for EV1 and EV2. Copy. Oleg. Can you make sure, can you confirm that the storage caps have been mated to the fluid umbilicals post-demate? Well, yes.
Хорошо. Тогда я вас передаю Сергею
All
Киреевичу.
right, I'm going to hand you over to Sergey Kiryevichev.
И встретимся с вами на обратном.
Have a great one, and we will pick you up where we left off when you're ready to go back in for repress. Good luck. Thank you.
Сейчас, Серег.
Stand by, Sergey.
Олег, Сергей, добрый.
Oleg and Sergey, how are you? How do you read me?
Хорошо слышно.
Loud and clear, Sergey. And greetings.
Какое у нас, Олег, давление? 12?
So, what are we looking at? 12 for pressure?
Давление?
Well, the pressure is
Да, по монокометру.
for the MV pressure gauge. 12. Okay. Yeah, 13. Still 13.
Хорошо, Сереж, ты готов?
Okay, Sergey, are you ready?
Я готов.
Am I ready? I am.
Можем приступать к открытию выходного люка.
Okay, you are go to proceed with the EV hatch ups. Copy.
Нахожусь лицом к выходному.
All right, I'm facing EV hatch. I'm starting to open the hatch.
Флажок на ключе открытия.
Make sure that the flag is triggered for opening on the handle. Yeah, it's in the operational position.
Принято. Аварийные
Okay, copy.
винты аварийного закрытия вывернуты до упора, правильно? Винты вывернуты до упора.
Are the bolts released?
This is Mission Control Houston as we await the hatch opening to the Piers docking compartment to mark the official start of today's spacewalk. This view from a camera mounted in a window inside the International Space Station by one of the crew members. On the right-hand side of your screen is the ISS Progress 70 cargo craft attached to the Piers docking compartment. That's where the two cosmonauts will emerge just a few minutes from now. And on the lower screen, that is the upper section or the habitation module of the Soyuz MS-09 vehicle that is the subject of attention today, where Kononenko and Prokopiev will be working to cut away a small 10-inch section of insulation on the outside of the habitation module, and then just underneath to cut away about a similar size section of a debris shield to expose the external
в этот вечер в студии с полетами Князь, специалист корпорации ведущий инженер-испытатель, как знает, ВКД, если не все, то очень много. И сегодня мы в течение всего космос будем вам рассказывать о интересных моментах, что происходит в открытии космоса сейчас, уже начал свой отчет. Выход в космос начался. То есть было открытие выходного лифта. Скажите, в какой момент мы на этот таймер, в какой момент начался отчет выхода?
Момент космонавты